I wanted to come on today and give a little prophetic update. It's been a while, and a lot has transpired that's significant. Where are we on the prophetic timeline? Well, just as Jesus told the disciples multiple times that he was going to be killed and raised again the third day, and they didn't understand it until all happened and they looked back on it and understood, I've also been hearing things from God that didn't make sense until now, as it's starting to unfold. About 7 years ago, I heard God say that the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet would happen 4 to 6 months into Trump's second term. In response to the abomination of desolation, God will release the sixth seal, and along about that time, Trump will be assassinated as the Ayatollah, the Antichrist, is setting up his one-world government. All world leaders who are not complicit with the beast, the Antichrist, will be killed at that time. Many Christians will also be martyred as a part of the persecution that arises, and God will take them up to himself to protect them in the fifth seal. Sometime after that, 144,000 of those martyrs will return to earth like first fruits of the first resurrection, and they will form God's Gideon's army on earth during the remainder of the Tribulation Period. What I hadn't understood was the placement of the seals in that series of events. When God told me the 4 to 6 month word, he also told me that the seals would last for 6 to 9 months. 6 months if the church is more faithful and understanding, and 9 if they are less. But when do the seals happen? Now I understand that the seals happen during the first part of the 1260 days. The Antichrist starts putting together his government at that time as well. He has 42 months of authority on earth. And 42 months is the same amount of time as 1260 days if you figure 30-day months. So the update is that the seals are a part of the 1260 days rather than something that happens beforehand, and the 144,000 are sealed on their foreheads before the trumpet judgments can begin, but they don't come back at the beginning of the 1260 days, but rather later, after the seals have had a chance to work out in the earth, and the persecution fomented by the agreement made between the Pope and the Antichrist gets underway. What we have seen already take place in fulfillment of the Scriptures is the first part of Revelation 13:3. Iran's head has been as if slain. He's lost his political and militaristic power, but now how he will come back to life remains to be seen. These are things that will unfold as the seals happen and things heat up in the world. We are on the cusp of the end. I hope you'll get a copy of the library of books God has given in this very last day to prepare us for the rude awakening of the tribulation period. I've written, well, actually it's more correct to say I have heard one additional book that I want to share with you. It's called the Tribulation Bible. This small booklet is your guide to survival during the final biblical last days tribulation prophesied in the Bible. Read this short treatise and follow its simple directives to ensure the best possible outcome for you and your loved ones as the final days of earth unfold. Please head over to livingwaterpress.com and get your copy, or if you prefer, there's a free Kindle version on Amazon. Thanks for listening.